Ripple's XRP token as well, another digital coin.
Well, hello there. How's it going? Welcome back. I know you may have thought we lost our gusto for the XRP, but we didn't. We haven't. We're still here. We're still here. Oh yes, we're doing another XRP price prediction. Roll the intro. Yes, before we get started, you must know, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a fiduciary, and I'm not offering financial advice. I'm looking at information and reviewing it with you. Also, before we get started, go ahead and click that subscribe button and click that like button to show support to our channel, and click that bell to get notifications for whenever I post videos next. You may have thought, oh, Kung Fu Nerd lost his nerve. Oh, Kung Fu Nerd's not going to make any price predictions anymore. Oh, look at Kung Fu Nerd. He doesn't want to make any prices anymore about XRP because of it's not a security, could be a security, Stellar got listed, XRP nonsense. Well, guess what? You sir are wrong. I am going to do another price prediction. That's right, I've said something before that you might have got really excited about, and you thought, well, maybe he'll make another. We've said $1. We've said $10. Let's say XRP 20k.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
Wow, you know, from the other side, that's kind of annoying.
Oh yeah! XRP at 20k. 20k per XRP. That was Bitcoin's all-time high, was at 20k. Let's put XRP right there. How do we do it? How do we do it? Let's head to the lab! I know, Stellar Lumens just got approved by the New York Financial Services, and XRP didn't. We're gonna talk about it right now. How did XRP ever get so SEXY? You tell me more. Alright, here's the deal, peeps. Here's the delay-o. The delay-o. You guys ever look at these Ripple charts? That's right, they've got charts on charts. So a lot of this data is right here available for us to look at. But what's really important, I think, to remember is that we have not yet even seen the possibilities of where we're headed. That's right, guys, we're headed to the drawing board. A very simple equation. Here's how it works. Here we have the price of XRP. Internet of value over time. We have the internet of value plus merch. That's right, this is the equation. Internet of value plus merch. So you guys want to see 20k XRP. Here's 20k XRP. Here's where we are now. Internet of value time. Internet of value plus you purchasing my merch and watching my videos, so I keep hyping XRP. Boom, we hit 20k. That's right, so in case you didn't know it, buy my merch on Amazon right now. We have XRP gear featuring XRP is greater than Bitcoin. Just type in XRP. Okay, just kidding. Alright. I know. But seriously, buy the merch. Alright, internet of value over time. And this is only the way that it works. It's ridiculous. On literally looking at the internet of value, which is what the XRP ledger is prepared to work for. The XRP ledger is a big, neutral, open, interoperable ledger. It brings a lot of value to the internet of value. which is something we go over in a lot of our videos. So adding micro-cents to possible transactions for use cases, adding Codius in that lets people build contracts on top of it, all these things that create huge use cases for XRP Ledger that create trillions of dollars of space inside of the network as we head into the release of large mega corporations like Google and Facebook that are intermediaries for data, and looking at those instead building applications to be in charge of data over a open ledger for an internet of value. So we have an equation now that's more true to what we're thinking. A 20k XRP is like this. Even though it was a joke, this is literally the same graph. Even though it was a joke, it's literally the same graph. It goes along, it goes along, it goes along, and then just skyrockets. Just poof, up, straight up to 20k per XRP. Yeah, that's exactly right. This is the graph you need. This is all the info you need to know XRP's #1. Now, to make a $20,000 XRP, I'm expecting a lot of volume to hit. And when we were looking at the news earlier, we did a live stream earlier. It was fun, exciting, answering your questions. We might do one later. Probably do one 10 a.m. tomorrow as well. Looking at this though, we didn't really cover it in the live stream, but it was what will the volume increase be for XRP when SBI goes live with 4 million customers? And people were saying volume spikes in astronomical numbers, putting it very high. But people were saying, honestly, Japan has liked XRP so much, they might have already gotten their hands on some. Looking over at this Burrcoin website, which is a joke website that someone made about Bitcoin hitting $1 million, which seems possible, maybe. It was a joke tweet by John McAfee, and this is the graph. It shows the price now and its likelihood to be ahead or behind schedule towards $1 million. But even though this is such a long line to get to 2020, notice that it doesn't actually even start to hit that high a number until the beginning of 2020. So at the end of 2020, could Bitcoin be $1 million? I say yes. Also, could XRP be 20k? Yes, I think so. In fact, even if we maintain the same relationship right now that they have, if Bitcoin goes to $1 million, with this graph, that would put XRP at $1,000, even just mirroring the relationship they have now. In 2020, this would put XRP at $1,000. Now, we know XRP has a stronger use case to be implemented at a higher level than just Bitcoin alone, now that we know its possibilities as an open interoperable blockchain. And we also know the Codius with derivative contracts and all the other potential stores of internet of value. Now my graph doesn't look so silly, does it? Huh? Doesn't look so silly now, does it? So how to get to 20k, you might wonder. How to get to 20k? Here's a roadmap. So we're gonna do a roadmap to 20k. So here's XRP now. It's chilling. Real sweet place for it to chill, right down here at the bottom of the page. Now, we want to get to 20k. There's 4 really, really important stops XRP must make on the way to 20k. And if it can make through these 4 stops, it might be able to arrive here at $20,000 per XRP.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah!
So what are those 4 stops? First, XRP needs to be cleared of being a security. This keeps it in line with the big boys. You don't want it to get left behind. XRP then needs to find use cases for their interoperable blockchain other than financial institutions. I see this use case being unimaginably fast. From games to smart contracts, application layers like proof of sale services, everything you can imagine. Even though it sounds foolish, it's better on blockchain. This pushes XRP near $100. Then we need XRP to be made somewhat of an interoperable neutral backbone layer for financial institutions operating crypto and fiat tokens in a world reserve type currency or global currency standard interoperable cryptocurrency backbone of the world. This checkpoint number 3, 2020, right? Open world ledger 2020, maybe near the end of 2020. But then, you think, how are we gonna get from 10K to 20K? This is the final step on the roadmap, the final frontier. $20,000 per XRP. And what that is? That's right, folks. That's right. The biggest bad daddy of them all, the game changer, the brick layer, the Genesis block, the one that's been on top from day one. What color should it be? Black? We're talking about big old daddy time. Big old daddy time is not only going to add to all these other equations in its own way, but it's also going to be the key factor that brings more people on the planet, more little peoples, that makes more, basically people are value. And so people are value and over the time factor, and that's introducing everyone eventually to the store of value, the internet of value, the microtransaction layer, the neutral ledger available for everyone that brings XRP up to its astronomically high price of 20K per coin. But at that point, we won't even be thinking of it as 20K per coin because it'll just be so ludicrous. You'll just think of, again, like you're sending 0.00000. So yeah, it's easy to see how a lot of this could be overlooked and a lot of this could be thought of as mere speculation, because it is. Because it's all speculation. And what open neutral ledger does the actual world pick to use? The one that's probably the easiest to maintain. The one that's probably easiest to open up and code into. The one that probably has the least energy expenditure over time and is the most open and decentralized. Now, whether or not XRP qualifies for all those fronts, you tell me, and I'd love to know more. This is obviously going to be the most informative video out there. So, as always, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button, click that like button, show me your support. Hit the date. How soon 20K XRP? Let me know. And I will see you guys next time. Oh yeah, don't forget, 20K XRP, you heard it here first.
Ripple's XRP token as well, another digital coin.
Brought to you by your team.